jump in. So the water level won't go any lower. I wonder how we know what level we wanted at. Maybe we can't jump in. Alright, let's go back and see what's changed. There's switches on the sides too? Oh wait. Oh, this is just a puzzle for this room. Button with 7 marks on it. Button with 3 marks on it. This dungeon has a lot of puzzles, huh? I'm not sure what these do yet. The raising and lowering the water level is kind of obvious, but this, like, dunk doesn't tell me much. No idea what these buttons are doing. All right. Okay. So it's clearly a puzzle that you just solve in that room. So let's go back to that room and look at it again. The numbers are how much you raise or lower. Maybe we're trying to get to a certain level, maybe? Will I know if I get it right? I'm just raising it to like every possible number I could raise it to. If I go up 7 and then down 3 twice, I raise the entire level up 1, right? Total. There it goes. Yeah, eventually I'd hit the right number. I don't know how I was supposed to know that was the right number, but that's fine. We figured it out at least. Okay, now lower the water out here, which is what we really needed. That was a weird puzzle. Just because there wasn't much to go on. This is a weird dungeon, honestly. Beastly robe. Alright, we can push this shortcut, although theoretically we shouldn't need it anymore. Okay. King's Elm. Hey, another ether doubler. That's cool. Could give that to like Emeralda, I guess. Ooh, save point. That's a good sign, maybe. We gotta... No, gears can go across here, okay. But then we gotta go into a people mode to go into that little door, yeah? Griffin! In front of the door! Gryffindor! Alright. I wonder when Ellie's gonna get her Omni Gear. She's been like avoiding it. I think I think Ellie has like a side like id too, or something. I mean, she's clearly something like Faye, and she's scared of activating it or whatever, so she doesn't want to go near the Omni Gear, or she has memories of when she lost control. I don't know. Oh, these are the doors that we had right before the Omni Gear last time. Boss fight time, guys. Yep, I knew it was gonna be his. He shows up, so it's like, that's my gear, you know. There's an anima relic in these ruins. So ancient people worship meaningless things too, huh? So the Zohar equivalent thing, these anima relics, they have just a perfectly like rectangular shape in this game, but I assume it's the same sort of thing. Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head. Rico, are you okay? See what Rico's gear is gonna look like. You get a flash of it? Oh, weird looking. Okay. I've seen that shape somewhere before. Wasn't that Rico's gear? So it was... Looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, we'll see when we go outside. That's fair enough. Ooh, I'm not controlling it. He said we'll see when we go outside, but he's in it right now, right? Whoa, what the... I guess this is outside, sort of. The hell is it? Hammer? Hey, bro. Dude, you're not welcome here anymore, man. Been a long time no see, bro. Hammer, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit? I was finally able to get it. Super strength, just like you, bro. Feels so good being one with your gear. Krellian did this for me. Oh god, dude, really? Anyway, just leave that gear in Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless. I'm much too powerful for you now, dude. Hammer's gotta go. Dude, like, we try to be friends with you, but like, yeah. What are you saying, Hammer? What? You're not handing them over? I see. Then I'll just have to use force and take the girl and the gear from you. Like, what is this gear doing? Stop it, Hammer. Even you, champ, won't win against me now. Here I come. I mean, we'll see, bud. I'm gonna bet on me winning. But, you know. He's still kind of just like, what is he doing? He's just like... Yeah. Alright. We should just, like... hit him. Ooh, we missed. This is a cool fight, but too short with the damage you can output. Yeah. Oh, look at his like arms look kind of cool. Okay, he's got some defense. Oh, you know, let's go ahead and use kid. Self-modification. Oh, okay. Yo, I didn't even turn the boosters on. Oh, I'm already in id form though. Let's just go. He's got some defense. Gel breath, gel attack. Oh, okay. You can do some damage too. Go ahead and boost her. Could have done it earlier. Alright, Faye came off of id. Let's boost her. Oh, is that not Faye? Oops. I thought it was Faye's turn. Did I turn off his booster? That's even worse. Interesting enemy. A really bad feeling. We beat him? Oh, we haven't beat him yet. Okay, let's go back to Ed. Did we get out of here? Is he gonna blow up or something? It's like glowing red. That's not a good sign. Now he's flashing red. Self-destruct, yeah. Oof. Wow, he did some damage. Oh! Oh! He almost took us all out! Holy crap. We survived. Only 1 XP. I feel like I messed that fight up. The killing hammer gives you nothing. That's my bro, far too strong. Even for me. Just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you too. Hammer. Champ, promise me you'll go back to Nortune one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You knew? Don't underestimate the power of my information network. But it's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. You can get even more upgrades, and yes, you kill him in time, you get an extremely powerful item. Oh man. I guess I didn't kill him in time, huh? Oh well. We'll be okay. Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to attain it? His brief moment of power? Hammer's smile. Was that the look of joy from attaining power? Or was it the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon by his mutation? Ultimately, he had no other choice but to defeat our friend Hammer. For the sake of our own survival. Was there any other way around it? I've never felt that fighting was so futile until now. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help him. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help thinking I can no longer allow her to fight like this. We returned to Ignis, feeling that this had become much more than we could bear. Oh. What do you want, Ramses? You. If you didn't exist, that's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. Oh my god, dude. What do you think you're doing, Ramses? That's absurd. Do you think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krellian? Surely you're not on their side now. Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging onto their dear little lives. That they had to resort to turning themselves into data on the Soul 9000. The HAL, it's like HAL from 2001. In order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal, that's all. Haven't you been working for humanity's future, for humans to live longer? That's why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. I try to lead the people in my own way. That hasn't changed in the least. Krellian, what's gotten into you? Kill him, Ramses. Did Ramses instead of Ramses? Was that just a typo, or did he call him a different name? He's just a skeleton? What? I mean, he was like super old, I guess. But interesting. So no more Emperor Cain, I guess. Not entirely sure what that means. So, Cain is dead. Yes. The final fate for one bound within everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our logical ideals too. A fitting end for someone who had become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krellian. Now, there is nothing that can stand in the way of accomplishing our objective. The anima relics have been awakened and have aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have all been aligned with the surface dweller as their animus. Huga's Asher, Ramses's Zebulun, Krellian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar are already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graf's Naphtali. All of the anima relics have been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the mother has also become clear. It's gonna be Ellie, right? The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain, to obtain the fleshly body and the wisdom of God. The time of the true awakening, to carry us to new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. Now humans, extol the awakening of God. That must be the key. Okay. They're waking God up, huh? And there's 12 anima relics, like the 12 apostles. Is that what they're supposed to be with the gospel and everything? The names don't really line up with Jesus' disciples, but the number does. They did have Judah. It's close. Suddenly the howling erupted, and even... Was that the 12 tribes of Israel? Is that what those were? I have to look those up. I think Judah is one of them. Suddenly the howling erupted, and even people who had not mutated were being turned into wells. They howled out like war cries, as if calling out to something. That was because Ramses had been manipulated into assassinating the emperor. And now, with nothing else holding them back, the ministry had put into use the geisha key. The effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Once humans have filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep, and the awakening of Mahanan, the paradise in the sky, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahanan, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber and began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all its majestic glory. This sounds like Final Dungeon kind of area, right? God, and you go up there and kill God, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're the Slayer of God. Let's see it. I still want to be explained to us how this all relates back to what happened on that ship at the beginning, right? That needs to happen. And Faye and Ellie need to be explained. There's still a lot left here. We got a lot of time, though. Let's keep at it. What is this? Oh, this is it rising from underneath the ocean? Also, I was expecting more from that last dungeon, right? Where we got the other anima relic. They made mention of it being from like 10,000 years ago, and we learned like nothing there. Like nothing. There was no story imparted to us there about like the past. Like they're like, this is a ruin from like when humans first arrived on the planet, and then nothing. Okay, that's like an old fossilized piece of the spaceship, isn't it? Maybe? That's what it looks like. Solaris Gazelle Ministries sent a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom. But by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor the organization known as Gebler existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all the Solarians had been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head towards Mahanan. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we would make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn. Hence, I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her. Ellie? They constantly refer to them as her or him, and it's kind of like in a weird way. Like, for no apparent reason. Wait a minute. You want me to stay here? No, I'm going with you. No, it's too dangerous. She's been with us the whole game. What are you talking about? Why? I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time, right? I said no. We can't take you. But Emerald fine. Bring the little girl. Like, please understand. No, I want to go. We've been fighting together all this time. And suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it. This isn't like any other fight. We can't bring the oldest woman in the group. We can only bring Maria and Emeralda. Like, why can't Ellie come? That doesn't make any sense. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's life or death. Whoever controls it becomes the true dominator of the world. It's obvious the Ministry will bring the strongest possible troops. There's no guarantee you'll come back alive. That's exactly why I want to go. You don't have the slightest idea. What don't I understand? If the enemy were only the Ministry or just mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up of what were once humans. Humans just like you and I. I saw them at those facilities. Gears that were made out of humans. They were the same as Hammer. Could you now destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you would kill those who were once our friends? So do you still want to go now? Well, you can't even kill one person. Your presence would be a burden during the fight. Dude, we're going into like the last battle and you're kicking out like the best girl. You just get in the way. You're a dick, Faye. Like, Faye, don't you think you went a little too far there? You cannot blame her. At least we should understand her feelings. I know how Ellie feels. I knew she wouldn't have listened to me if I just said, "You're not coming." Seeing as she worked together with us for such a long time and all. That's why I had to explain it to her like that. The people gathered in Nasan need Ellie. She's got to realize now how much people are depending on her. I can't put her in a dangerous situation. But the way you said it was a little harsh. You didn't have to be so cold. She was crying, you know? But I'm sure she realizes that. I agree. Maybe you are the one who doesn't understand. Me? I don't understand. A lady's heart? She wants to go to be with you, Faye, until the end. Yeah. If I were you, I'd hold her tight and say, let's go together. Just like that. Really? No. I mean, young master, don't overdo yourself now. Shut up. Anyhow, why don't you go ask her to come with you? Whether she'll go or not, you should express your feelings in words. If you really care about her, you have to go tell her. Express your feelings, right? I didn't mean... Too late now, everyone knows it. You're not being true to yourself, are you? I agree. Babe, say it straight out. Even Emeralda. Like... Go ahead. Go chase after her. What are you waiting for? Okay. Let's go. Oh wait, let's see what Choo Choo thinks. Don't you worry about me. Please hurry and go Choo after her. There you go. Alright. Get the important stuff out of the way. Don't run away. Be a man and confront the problem. Okay, I guess she isn't that way. Wasn't running away, man. I just thought she was over there.